Welcome back to Backyard Prospecting. Dig Daddy out here in the mining shed, bringing you another episode of some Paydirt review. So, here's the deal. Western Washington, we're all on lockdown. So this is a plague edition of Backyard Prospecting, quarantined here in the shed. The family's fine, everybody's fine, but they've told everybody, stay at home, hunker down. It's going to be a couple weeks. So I figure, shit, what better time or excuse to check some dirt out? So let's do that. Before we jump into that, though, I just want to let everybody know I have some new swag available, so check the description. Get some links. You can get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself some stickers. It's shipped out straight from the Teespring site, so I don't have to do anything. My lazy ass doesn't have to do anything to get it out to you. Once you order it, they're going to ship it out to you. Part of that comes back to me, and I appreciate everything and every one of you guys. So yeah, check that out. Some swag for you, some backyard prospecting swag. You'll see the new logo that I just had done. I hope you guys like that. You probably just saw it on the intro. Want to remind everybody, we got some Paydirt. Got some $50 bags of Paydirt, some Bluemoon. You guys saw my video on that. And you'll find some awesome gems in there, so check that out. Again, that goes back, donating back to the channel so we can bring you more videos of Paydirt review. Anyways, let's get into that right now. Let's go to the bucket, see what we have, and see what we're going to go through today. So let's turn over here and crack her open. So, I think today, whatever this package is, oh, it's heavy. Oh, shit, that's a GoldBay bag. So, today, we're going to be reviewing the 3-pound, less than spot Paydirt. So let's crack this baby open and see what we got. So just to confirm what we got 3 gram Build-A-Bag classified Paydirt, less than spot. I paid $140 for this bag from GoldBay. So I do expect at least 3 grams of gold. So the traditional purple bag, there's probably another purple bag in there. So let me get the scale out. This is supposed to be 3 pounds, I believe. We're going to weigh this out, make sure we got what we're supposed to get, and we'll be right back. All right, we got the scale out. We got the dirt ready to go in, and be 100% fair. We'll zero that back out. And let's see what we got. So, all right, that tips the scale at almost 4 pounds. So I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a 3-pound bag. You know, it just says 3 gram bag, so I don't think it actually says how much dirt there's supposed to be. Doesn't really matter because it's a guaranteed gold amount, not necessarily a guaranteed dirt amount. But we'll have 4 pounds of dirt to go through here today. Zoom this guy out. So stick with us here. I'm going to go through, grab the classifiers, get everything all set up, and we'll see what we got. All right, so we're ready to classify here, but as usual, we want to take a look at the packaging before we get into it. Now, one of the things GoldBay's always gotten a little bit of criticism for is their packaging. I don't think anything's changed here. It's kind of a flimsy package, thin baggy. It is probably double wrapped in here, but let's chop her open and see what's going on. You gotta be careful using the knife here. Want to cutting through all the bags. did just that. Because, again, it's a bag in a bag. I guess don't use a knife, just use your fingers to rip open the first bag. Alright, so we're in the second bag now. And I went and cut it a little bit. So I think at this point our best bet is to just gut this baby open. That's what it looks like. Dirt. So now we're going to classify it all out, go through it, see what we got, get all the big stuff out of the way. And I'm going to speed this along because this is kind of the boring part, and then we'll come back to it and show you what we got. Alright, we're back. Just went through all the dirt, classified it all out, and let's see what we got. So, as always, I like to classify between the 1/4 inch, plus 10, plus 20, plus and minus 40. So, for ease of magnetese, we're going to go through from the low end on up. So, here's what you can see we got down in the low end. The minus 40 stuff. Running the magnet through it. And there's definitely some amount of black sand magnetite in there. You know, every dip gets me another stick full. So I bet if we took the big magnet to it, we would just get a pile. And so yeah, we get a fair amount, not too terrible, you know. Just a natural amount of the black sand that's in the dirt. Most of it's right there. So, yeah, that's what you get in the minus 40. Now we go up to the plus 40. See that's how much we got there. Now, most of the black sands in this dirt seem to be down there in the minus because there's not a whole lot sitting here in the plus 40. You know, just a few grains. I think I just moved it all up to right there. Now, when I was classifying, I definitely saw a decent amount of small gold in here. You know what? Honestly, I expect I'm going to see gold throughout the entirety of it because it's a good seeded bag. Next up, we got the plus 20. Not a whole lot of magnetics in there, just a couple pieces. But I definitely saw some flakes of gold as I was looking through her. And we got the plus 10. And I'd say there's an equal amount of material at every level. You got your plus 10 right there. Probably about, a pound worth of dirt in there. There was definitely some pickers in here, so I'll be excited to go through this batch. And then the plus quarter inch, this is always the disappointing part. Not with, GoldBay or anything, but just in general. When you get too much stuff with the plus quarter and there's not any gold bits in there, it just feels like kind of wasted space. But we'll wet this up just in case there's any gold sticking to these bigger pieces. Get that out of there, clean it up, pan it out. But yeah, so that's what we wound up with. I think I got more of the plus quarter inch than just about anything else comparatively. It's pretty heavy. Anyways, we'll get it all wetted up, start going through it, see what we got. All right, so we got everything all wetted up. We're ready to rock. So let me just adjust our cells over this way a hair so you can see what's going on over there. So I wanted to start with the big stuff. Now this stuff is way too big to go through the sluice itself, and quite frankly there is no gold up on this level, at least not in the rocks, the big rocks. So I've been letting it sit for a minute and getting everything all nice and wet so anything on it can release and drop. And I think we're good there. But every bit counts. So that will be our first snuffer victim of the day. If it doesn't decide to float away. Got it. Otherwise, we'll just dump the rest in. Alright, so we're ready to run some dirt. I'm going to speed this along because it gets a little long going if I don't. So hang in tight there while we go through this dirt and see what we got. We're going to start off with the plus 20 and work our way down from there. So hold on to your pants. Alright, this is always a view I like to share. So I'm going to bring you over. Take a gander at that. Some nice gold all the way throughout the mat. Nice pickers, nice big piece right there. So, alright, so let's get all this out of here, clean it up. Then we'll get to the way out, ROI, and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to pull this mat out. Just want to give it a real quick look over real quickly. See how far that the gold obviously traveled. And didn't travel very far at all, about the same as when I ran it through on the original setup run. So we're going to carefully pull the mat out so we don't dump any of the gold out. Always want to curl that side in and hold it up until after you get over the pan. Then gently flip it over. A lot of the gold's going to fall out on its own because, you know, it's heavy and all that. I like to shake it just a little bit, just so any stubborn stuff that might be wedged in kind of work its way out of those little divots. Flip her over, take a look, make sure there's nothing hanging out, and there's not. So we'll set the mat to the side for right now. Take this, because there are still some sands in the... Alright, well anyways, it's going to take a little bit of time to clean up, so let me just give you a sneak peek at what we found. Like that. We're on the gold, baby. That's a nice amount too. Look at that. Woo! Alright. What's that? Big old chunky gold in there. Down over here, there's a bunch of little itty bitty stuff. It's going to take me a while going through all that. That's some really rough stuff. But, yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. So, stay tuned. Alright, we are back here with the way out. Gold is all dry. Let's see if it's cool. It is very cool. Alright, so let's see what we wound up with out of this 3-gram guaranteed bag. I did double go through all the pay dirt to make sure I didn't miss anything, and nothing was missed. The micro gold, I got all of that. I got everything. And so, our grand total, weighed out, wound up being just about exactly that. 3.081 grams of gold out of the 3-gram guaranteed spot bag, or better than spot bag. So we got exactly what we were told. And cool, so let me go ahead and pause it there, and we'll be back with the official ROI and final words. Alright, so final countdown here. Final words, ROI, blah 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 blah. Man, that was a great bag, you know. With the guaranteed 3 gram, we got our guaranteed gold back. Gold being about what, 100 or 50 bucks a gram right now. 3 grams of that's going to be about 150 bucks. Give or take again, because, you know, 18 karat versus 24 karat, it does vary, but we'll say 45. We'll meet it halfway there. So about $45 a gram. Either way, that's still, what, $135 worth of gold back. And we paid 140, so that's a pretty damn good ROI. I'll have the official right here, right there. I'm going to just guesstimate that it's going to be in the 90-something%. The sign tells you for sure. But I think it was a great bag to go through. We got all my money back, basically, and had a great time going through it. There was a few nice sized pickers that I was able to pull out of the dirt, that I wasn't able to get sucked up with a snuffer because they were just too big to go up the tube. So there's a few of those, and that was cool. It's always good to have good chunky gold that you can display, and I think a couple of those might just be in that bigger than a nuggy realm. Um, but I think if you want a really good bag of dirt to go through, this is the one to go for. GoldBay, they know they get a lot of great reviews all across the board, and I'm just gonna add to that one more. This is a great bag. Had a great time going through it. I think anybody buying a bag of this will have just the same good time, and be very happy with what they wind up with in the end. Um, so yeah, GoldBay, 3 gram guaranteed, better than spot price bag. I believe it's still up there right now. So if you're looking for something to go through to keep you busy, if you're in quarantine or just not wanting to go outside, it's a damn good offering to go for. So about 140 bucks is what I paid, and about 140, 35, 40 bucks is what I got back. So fucking right on. GoldBay, you got my bid. Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and checking us out here today. Stay safe out there. Stay clean. Keep your hands washed. All that stuff. Let's try not to spread this virus any more than it already has. Sanitize. It's not just the flu. We don't know enough about it yet to say what it is. So it's best everybody just stay safe. It sucks because there's a couple events that I was gonna head out to. The Gold Show. They're gonna postpone that because of the virus. So, man, like I say, hopefully we get through all this crap soon, and life can get back to normal and get back to being out there in the world with everybody. Anyways, again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and notification bell, and all that stuff so you get the latest updates on any of our reviews. And otherwise, if I don't catch you out on the rivers, I will see you in the backyard. Peace.